Hey everyone, another Wednesday and another X-Wing video where FFG have given us some new info with the Push the Limit article looking at the, the Eta-2 Actis. I don't know, I'm sure I butchered that like I butchered all of the others, but you're not here to look at me, you're here to look at some cards, so let's get right into it. We have the cool ship with its Hyperspace Ring, pretty ecstatic. It looks pretty fun actually. I'm showing in here. It looks like the wings might fold down so that it will actually fit inside the ring. But yeah, I suppose we get the dial, so we get our first look at some purple maneuvers. I know it's been in the rules reference already that came out talking about what happens if you don't have force and have dialed it in, all that stuff. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. You can do some 2 purple Talon rolls. It's got a 1 cards, all the 2s, all the 3s, 4 straight, 5 straight, 4K. Only blues on the straights and banks, so it's alright. You could always take the droid if you need to, but whatever, it'll be fine, I'm sure. Then you get right into the fun with this card. Extreme Maneuvers is a force power, a small ship with a boost action. While you perform a boost action, you may spend 1 force to use the hard turn template instead. And yeah, I mean, there's already lots of talk about Kylo and using this and how how funky that's gonna be. Yeah, yeah. I don't really know what else to say. That's stupidly good. I'm really looking forward to this. It seems crazy good. Um, something like even just Inquisitors, I suppose. Where you've got the blue one hards, and then you can do this, and it's not even a red action. You just get to use it instead. So it's not like Daredevil, which makes it a red boost. You just get to be good, yeah. And it shows off obviously the purple move here in the diagram. So we do a purple Talon roll. Yeah, just burn both, burn 2 force, man. It's easy. Look at that maneuver. It's crazy. Yeah, I have to admit I do have a soft spot for crazy movements and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to just messing around with it and seeing what it can do. But that's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be so expensive. I mean, I don't want it to be, but it is gonna have. It has to be. If you give me that card too cheap, I'm just gonna abuse it, and yeah. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see. Then we have the Epic card in this pack. It's pretty interesting. A normal size ship coming with support for the Epic game mode, with a Jedi Commander. Lets you do purple moves and even if you don't have it. So interesting, and keeps you alive. Then we've seen the Anakin and ObiWan already, I'm pretty sure. But I suppose we have the stat block for a ship as well. I've not spoken about, but it's got a 3 attack die bullseye arc, which, given the rise of the Nantex and the menace that's been, we've been shown that that's pretty good actually. And then a front arc that's a 2 dice attack as well, so not too bad. It sits just between an interceptor and a TIE fighter kind of thing. It's not too bad. And we get a white evade for all of these force points for those double mods, so it's good as well. Intuitive controls. During the system phase, you can perform a purple barrel roll or a purple boost action. Oh, just in the system phase, I'll take my purple boost and then I'll make it into a hard one instead of a bank. Why not? Seems good. Obi-Wan as well. Yeah, I suppose so this was interesting with the different subtitles. After you are an Obi-Wan Kenobi ship at range 0 to 3 executes a maneuver, if there are more enemy ships than other friendly ships at range 0 to 1 of you, you may spend 1 force. If you do, you remove a red token of your choice. And then Obi-Wan lets you gain a focus token. So, good. Him or Anakin. And it's execute, not fully execute. So let's see. If you're flying Obi-Wan and you get blocked, as long as you're blocked by more enemy ships in range 0 to 1 than you plus other friendlies, you get to take a focus action for a force, which is pretty good. Yeah. Then we had R2-D2. After you activate, you may spend 1 charge. He has 2, and gain a depleted token. And you get to repair a damaged card, recover a shield, or remove 1 device at range 0 to 1. So versatile, keeps you alive. 2 charges, but it can do hull as well, so it's good on this guy. And removing the devices is probably useful. Yeah, we'll see. Then more pilots. Earlier is while an enemy ship in your firing arc at range 0 to 1 forms an attack, your defender may change 1 blank result to a focus. Well, I don't know what I'm even doing here. Of course that's good. It doesn't cost anything. That's just a passive ability. At initiative 5. So given that you're going to be flying Jedi, you're going to have Force. So yeah, it gives you a quasi Concordia. So while an enemy ship in your firing arc at range 0 to 1 forms an attack. Right, so she's going to get in close to the ship that's doing the attacking. And then whoever it shoots at can... Okay, so yeah, it's not too broken. Still pretty good. Oh, light side power, finally. At the start of the engagement phase, if there's an enemy ship in your front arc, you may gain 1 depleted token to recover 1 force. I suppose if you're regenning shields with R2, patience could be good. But I don't know. I don't like nerfing my offense. That's like maybe if you're in an enemy ship. But I suppose recovering force is good. Yeah, okay, I see it. If you're gonna burn your force for maneuvers and your pre-activation repositioning, you could be force starved pretty badly. And this just I'm not gonna kill you this turn, but I'm gonna start getting back to full again. So yeah, okay. Then we have Shaktai, a compassionate mentor. At the start of the end phase, you may spend any number of force charges to choose that many friendly ships at range 0 to 2. Each chosen ship does not remove 1 focus or evade token during the end phase. Okay. So you just carry your evade into the next round? Alright, cool. Seems good. Then we have a hyperdrive ring. So if you take it as that's a new slot, so I suppose that must be a hyper ring slot, maybe. You can be placed anywhere in the play area beyond range 1 of obstacles, beyond range 3 of enemy ships, and beyond range 3 of the enemy table edge. So lets you infiltrate. Pretty cool. I'd use it on a high initiative pilot so that I can kind of play that game a little bit better. Just play and keep away. What else? Then let's have a look. Transgalmag Control Link. Okay, so this is a ship card for the upgrade card, apparently. And it's 1 Delta 7 Aether Sprite, 1 Actis 2 ETA 2 Actis or Nimbus class V-Wing can dock with you. While a ship is docked with you, you gain that ship's initiative and are assigned that ship's dial. Before you execute a maneuver, reduce its speed to 1. Before you execute an advanced maneuver, execute a white stationary stop instead, and you may rotate 90 or 180. While no ship is docked with you, you are not assigned a maneuver dial and do not activate or engage. Okay, that's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? So I don't know if what does it say in the article? Do we know more here? In addition to the parks themselves, the expansion pack includes even more ways to make several of your Republic starfights more versatile. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so yeah, we'll choose where to start playing. Ships equipped with one of these also possess new ways to maneuver. Assign the ring with dial and initiative of a ship docked with it. Yeah, there's a lot to try and break down in that. There's a lot of words, obviously. So, like, does it affect? Why would it? Do you target this, or do you target a ship? If you're docked, no. If you're docked, what are the rules for docking again? Yeah, so when you're docked, you're removed from the game, and the control ship becomes. Okay, so when you're docked, you don't have an attack because you will be taken out. But yeah, your ship card's inactive. Interesting. I don't know. Let's have a think. Yeah, I'm trying. You could deploy on a flank and stay in for a couple of rounds and just stay stationary because it's a white stop. That's interesting, I suppose. If you just sit in your ring, deployed like halfway up the table on a flank, you can rotate, and then in the planning phase, you'd assign the ship dial to leave. So, interesting. Yeah, I think that's how it would work, unless there's obviously extra rules in the card. Oh, I don't know. Well, let's get back to this. Yeah. So, like I said, that hyperspace ring's interesting. A little bit weird. I'm not 100% sure that that's exactly how it would work. I'm really interested to see more of that. It's got me perplexed. It's quite interesting. Oh, I think I missed Yoda. I missed Yoda. How could I miss Yoda? How rude. Yoda is a Grandmaster, Initiative 3 with 3 Force. Initiative 3 power, 3 Force is going to be good. After another friendly ship at range 0 to 3 spends 1 or more Force, you may spend 1 Force. If you do, that ship recovers 1 Force. Yeah. It's just going to be cool to have Yoda, isn't it, really? That's all anyone cares about. Having him sat at the back, keeping someone charged up. Yeah. No, I'm not convinced. Jedi Generals. He is. No, Initiative 4. It's a generic. Seems pretty good. 2 Force for a generic as well. Where would I put it next to the Aether Sprite? You lose a shield, you gain an initiative, you gain a force, you gain an equivalent of calibrate, I suppose. Your action bar's better, your dial's comparable. Yeah, these are probably going to be more expensive than Jedi Knight. Would I put it more expensive than a Jedi Knight? I think I would. I think I probably would. Yeah, maybe a point or two more. Or maybe I'm just being really bad at this. Jedi Knight's what, 37? Just the 2 Force is good. We've seen people running the Inquisitors. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. I think they're going to be good. Probably a little bit more than a Jedi Knight. Okay, let's get back to that. So yeah, I think the one that everyone's talking about, obviously, would be Shaktai, and being able to carry over tokens as a really powerful ability. And she's initiative 4, so not too bad. I like R2-D2. I've finally got it. For a Republic, she's good. Extreme Maneuvers is going to be great. Probably going to want to buy. I'm probably going to get at least 2 of these for the Hyperspace Rings. What's scary is that I'd be tempted to get 1 per Jedi repainted I've done, or for it so I can paint them up to match, which would be it could get expensive pretty quickly. But yeah, there we go. Anakin ObiWan seemed like it'd be fun to fly together. Patience is okay. I think having a nice pocket ace now, I think Anakin in this has got to be cheaper than Anakin in an Aether Sprite. Yeah, it has to be. If you're losing a shield, you dial. No, no. What do you guys think? Is Anakin going to be cheaper? It has to be. This ability is worse, I think. I don't know. I think, yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna be cheaper. Let me know. Let me know if I'm wrong here, and it's actually a better platform. So I it is. It's that bullseye arc that's kind of throwing me off. Are they gonna charge me a premium for that? Like, so I don't know. No, I'm sticking to my guns. Let me know if you think I'm wrong and it is going to be more expensive than Anakin in an Ether Sprite. And yeah, let me know what other cards you're really excited for. If you've got any ideas on the Hyperspace Ring and if I've missed something in my initial impressions of it, because I purposely try not to read these articles before I'm ready to make a video. So I sat down and looked through it maybe 3 minutes before I started recording. But yeah, there we go. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure you like the video, give me a comment. It really helps out on the algorithm. And if you want to support the content, you can always hop onto Patreon and make sure you're on a Discord, and we can play Squadrons together.